Happy day 12 to you. Welcome to today's yin class. We are going to begin on our backs. Getting yourself comfortable. You know the drill by now. Listening to your spine and how it feels on your back, whether you need to bend the knees, legs long. Just coming to make your arms long down by your side. And starting to melt your face, chest, belly, hips, thighs, lower legs, letting the ankles be soft, making sure the heels are grounded, toes just hanging towards the side. Just starting to become aware of your breath moving softly through your belly. Letting go of any hold you have over the belly, letting all of the internal organs soften. For today's class, we're working with the stomach. And the stomach is located in the upper abdomen towards the left side. The function of the stomach is to create digestive juices to break down the food, and it holds our food until it is ready to move into the small intestine. So really just softening that left upper abdomen, letting the breath move freely through that space of the torso. And there are a lot of different branches of the stomach meridian line. The main line begins next to the nose, travels up to the outer corner of the eye. It descends back down along the side of the nose, comes down the chest, all the way to the stomach, and from the stomach all the way down to the groin, along the front of the legs, front of the shin, and here the main branch ending in the outside tip of the second toe. And there's a second branch that ends on the inner side of the big toe. So here just connecting with that channel, visualizing, sensing, maybe breathing through from the outside of the nose, up the face, back down the face, smoothing out the whole front line of the body. And with awareness of this channel entering the stomach, can we continue to deepen the breath to the belly? Feeling the space come into the belly as you inhale. And not contracting consciously the core to exhale, just let go. Allow the breath to exit on its own. Maybe you find a count to this breath, or just repeating the mantra in your mind, focusing on the belly as you inhale, repeating, I am breathing in. And as you exhale, repeating, I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. continuing with this mantra in your own mind. Always the option here to place your hand onto your belly, maybe helping to deepen that connection, your attention to that space. And if the mind starts to wander, coming back to your mantra, attention to the belly, I am breathing in. I am breathing out. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. And allowing the mantra to drift away, continuing to keep the belly soft as we start to move into our first pose. We're going to find our supported bridge pose. This is bending into the knees, grabbing your bolster or maybe one of your blocks. And we're coming to place it underneath our sacrum, so just making sure the whole lower back is supported here. And choosing to keep your hands down by your side, or reaching the arms up and overhead, starting to open that front channel of the body. So allowing belly to be soft, allowing the whole weight of the pelvis to fall onto the bolster. And maybe here, throughout your practice, you choose to stick with a mantra. Repeating in your mind, I am breathing in, I am breathing out. Relaxing the digestive system. feels okay for your lower back. If you want to deepen this opening through the front of the body, we can start to lengthen and extend the legs long. I'm breathing in. I am breathing out. And from here, slowly starting to bring your arms back down by your side. Gently coming to bend into the knees if your legs are long. Pressing into the feet, just rolling your prop if you have your cushion, or placing your block to the side, but rolling the bolster down back underneath the knees here to find your rebound. And from your rebound, rolling onto your side, or maybe just rolling onto your belly to press yourself up into a seat. Next up, we are finding our sleeping swan. So So bending into the right knee, we've been through this one before, and drawing left knee to right foot if you'd like to take deer pose. So remembering we want to make sure that right glute is resting on the mat, and then we can take full swan by extending the left leg out behind, using our bolster to roll over, or maybe using bolster and block for our head, or coming to rest the head completely onto the ground. Just taking your time to make your way here, really making sure you're not trying to hold yourself in this position. Allow yourself to drop to the right to keep that right hip onto the ground. Again, always the option for sticking to your mantra, continuing to keep the body soft. Really coming into our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest, nourishing our stomach. We're nearly halfway through here, finding once again that melt from the crown of the head through the face, jaw, shoulders. It's allowing the weight of the back body to help soften the front of the body. Finding 3 more breaths here. And drawing yourself out, coming to the hands first, lifting the torso. We can roll over onto the right hip. Then it's transition straight to the other side. If you feel like you need a moment to just windshield wiper out through the legs, have a little wiggle, take any movements that you need. And so to take the other side, we need to be bending into the left leg, and we're straightening the right leg along behind. Or it's right knee in towards the left foot. Setting up your props as you need, left glute resting down onto the mat. If it's too much to fold forward, we can always remain upright. Weight of back body, softening front body. Good, another 1.5 minutes here. Last couple of cycles of breath. How much can you let go? These last moments of this pose, where does your body want to fall and release into? And using your next exhale breath, we exit our pose. Pressing into the hands, shifting weight over to the left. And making your way to your rebound, choosing belly or back. I will let you know before you get comfy that our next position is on our back, so if you don't want to have to move too much, maybe take yourself to your back for your rebound. And from our back, we're coming to hug both of the knees and chest. And just placing your bolster to your left hand side down the length of your leg if you need to use it to place your leg on for a twist. So moving to the left, I'm just placing mine off to the right because I'm not going to use it for this one. But our reclined pigeon to begin. So placing your right ankle onto your left thigh. Then with the right arm through the gap of the legs, interlacing behind the thigh or the front of the knees, we start to draw the left knee into the chest. Just checking in again that we have right ankle on left thigh, left knees hugging into chest. Just letting the arms be heavy, using the weight of the arms to pull that left knee in. Making sure you're nice and long through the back of the neck, tucking the chin slightly. Letting the shoulders relax, face relax. And from this shape we're finding our eagle twist. So just starting to cross the right on top of the left. We can choose to stay here, or we find the full bind of the legs wrapping the right foot underneath the left shin. And here just shifting the hips to the right and coming to allow them to land to the left. Arms come out into a T position, maybe legs land on your prop, and keeping the gaze neutral or sending your gaze over towards your right fingertips. It's finding one more minute here. And slowly preparing to roll back onto your belly or your back, coming onto your back more so. And just allowing your knees to knock in towards one another, just counterbalancing from that deep, deep twist. Belly soft. Just taking the time here to move your bolster to the other side if you would like to rest your legs on your preparing for the other side, so both of the legs draw in towards the chest. We're bringing the left ankle of the right thigh. I'm getting attacked by flies here today. And we're threading the left arm in between the legs, interlacing hands behind the thighs or the top of the right shin. Letting everything soften, not holding anything that you don't need to be holding. Not necessarily forcing that right knee to chest, we're not pulling, but just allowing the heavy of the arms to be the anchor for the legs. One more minute here in our figure four. And crossing the left knee to stack on top of the right this time. Again, we can hold just the cross of the legs to fall into our twist, so we can find the full bind, wrapping the left foot around the right calf. Hips slightly shift to the left, and we drop the knees over to the right. Sensing where it feels good to rest your head, your arms, holding in your twist. Just for these last couple of minutes here in your twist, becoming aware of the consciousness of the stomach, the physical, emotional, and mental experiences or associations that the stomach possesses. Assimilation, conscious mind, critical, gullible, digestion of food and life, feeding, nourishment, groundedness, intolerance, open-mindedness, receiving, rejection, stability, and strength. Your final minute here, making sure we're not tensing the glutes or the hip flexors. Belly soft, breath is soft. Shoulders heavy onto the earth. And maybe here you choose to unravel the legs first, just to release the weight of the legs to come back through center. So remaining on your back, hugging knees to chest, or finding that moment of feet width distance of the mat, knees draw in towards one another. If your knees are into your chest, if it feels good, maybe you want to find snail for just a few breaths, extending the legs long, taking the toes up and overhead. Really compressing the front line of our stomach meridian. We are going to make our way into our rest. So taking your final movements that you need to feel balanced through your body, whether that is snail, happy baby, maybe you want to open in your sphinx for a few breaths. Maybe child's pose, and then coming to meet all the way down on your back, legs bent, legs long, knee bolster under knees, arms by your side, or maybe here you choose to bring the palms to the belly, letting the weight of the hands comfort the belly, soften the belly. And coming back to the breath passing in and out of the tummy. Maybe visualize the breath entering in and out through the navel. And here we come to observe where the consciousness of the stomach arises throughout our body. Maybe you can relate those built up sensations in line with the stomach channels. Maybe not. Maybe nothing shows up at all, just observing any reactions mentally or physically, emotionally to this list. Assimilation, conscious mind, critical, gullible, digestion of food and life, feeding, nourishment, groundedness, intolerance, open-mindedness, receiving, rejection, stability, and strength. Breathing down to toes, to fingertips, to crown of head, filling the body with breath, expanding the belly as much as you can. Releasing any final bits of tension that you're aware of or unaware of on your exhale out through your breath. Whole body melts into the earth, finding rest here. Listening to your body if it needs to rest for longer. Starting to roll out through the wrists, through the ankles, shifting head from side to side. Maybe finding a full body stretch, reaching arms up and overhead, opening the front line of the stomach channel. And when you're ready, rolling to one side, making your way into a seat. And bringing hands to prayer, thumbs to third eye center, repeating in your mind, I create my own reality. Bringing thumbs to your lips, I speak my truth. Bringing thumbs to your heart, I follow my heart. Taking a nice grateful breath into your belly for the hard work it does all day, all night, not only processing our foods, but our thoughts, our whole life, everything that's happening around us also gets digested and assimilated by the energy of the stomach. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day 12. I hope you managed to relax through all of my twitching and the March flies hurling me, but yeah, have a wonderful day 12. Namaste.